What's going on, guys? Today I'm bringing you some Title Update 12 information about Minecraft Xbox 360. Let's get started. Starting off with the first picture that 4J Studios tweeted out, we have the jungle biome. I personally have been waiting for this biome for such a long time. It might be my favorite Minecraft biome ever. I love the green grass of it, I love the tall trees, I love the green leaves on it and the vines. You can jump from tree to tree. I love the verticality of it. I love building in it. It's a different type of biome to build in. It's not something boring like the plains or the forest where it's all flat and whatever. Moving on, we have ocelots. Ocelots are good for protecting your house from creepers. They will repel creepers, and the way you tame them is by holding a fish in your hand, a raw fish, and waiting for them to get close enough to you in the jungle biome, and taming them by feeding them the fish. Thirdly, you can see the iron golem on the right there. You can see he's in that little hut area, and he spawns with the villages sometimes. When there's enough villagers, the iron golem will appear to protect the villagers from zombies and zombie sieges. Moving on, we can go back and see that there are jungle wood planks now, otherwise known as strawberry wood. We can see that there's all the different types of variation of the jungle wood. We can see the jungle planks, the jungle half slabs, and the jungle stairs. Speaking of stairs, look at that house on the left. Obviously, we can see that the jungle stairs, as well as the other stairs, are upside down. This is huge for builders. If you know anything about building, these upside down stairs are a godsend. They are fantastic for building and making things look a little bit more smooth and a little bit more realistic. I personally can't wait to have these. Also, after this picture was tweeted out, 4J Studios did tweet that upside down half slabs will be in the game. That will be shown in the next picture that I get to. Moving on, we can see redstone lamps in that same house. Redstone lamps are powered and turned on when they are given a redstone current. This is very, very useful for any sort of mob system. If you want to do maintenance, you just throw a redstone lamp in there, flip a switch, and you can turn the mob system off, the XP farm off, and you can go in and make any sort of repairs or whatever you need. Also, on a building note, I really, really like this lamp because it goes very well. It has a very nice contrast with the wood types. The glowstone, the pumpkins, and the torches are very, very bright yellow, whereas this redstone lamp is kind of a dull, kind of a brownish shade, and I really like it put next to wood. Also, after this picture was tweeted out, 4J Studios tweeted that the height limit will be doubled for this update. Personally, I have an amazing idea what I'm going to do, both with the new jungle biome and the fact that the height limit is doubled. My Let's Play will show that off, so stay tuned to my channel for that, and let's move on to the next photo. In this screenshot of the new Minecraft tutorial world, we can see two main features that I'm extremely excited for in this update. The first of being the upside down half slabs. Upside down half slabs, as you can imagine, are really good for building, making things look smooth, just like the upside down stairs are. Also, on a side note, if you're into redstone and you need to move a redstone current vertically, straight up vertically, instead of making like a staircase or taking up a lot of space, you can have upside down half slabs in a kind of zipper-like fashion, and the redstone current can move from one to the next, going back and forth, straight up vertically. It saves some space, and if you know anything about redstone, space is key. Second of all, this one's kind of hard to see, but if you look at the building in the middle ground, kind of in that big oval area where the staircase half slabs are, you can see at the roof there, I believe, I'm almost 100% certain, I'm going to say I'm 100% certain, but I believe that the stairs right up there at the top in the roof are corner stairs, which are just another tool for builders to use to make buildings and homes and villages look that much better. Instead of using a half slab in the corner, we can finally use stairs throughout, and it curves and it makes it look that much better. Little details, but it's the little details that we all just love. And that about does it for this screenshot. Let's move on to the third one. In this last screenshot tweeted out by 4J Studios, we see that we finally have three-dimensional items. This is a little cosmetic effect, it's really cool. Instead of dropping a little two-dimensional item, we drop a cool little three-dimensional item. Blocks have always been three-dimensional, but the two-dimensional things in the game now appear to have some depth to them, which is neat and cool. Moving on, you can see in the right-hand corner there, you see all the skulls and the mob head drops. You can see we have the skeleton, wither skeleton, zombie, human, and creeper. The wither skeleton has been confirmed not to be in any mode, survival or creative, as far as I know of. My only hope is that when the wither skeletons are implemented into the game, I really hope that they can spawn on previously generated wither or nether fortresses. Looking in the back there around the fireplace, you can see circle stone. Now this does not confirm circle stone or jungle temples will be in the game, because in the PC version, I believe they got the circle stone before they actually had the jungle temples in which they are implemented. And as far as this screenshot is concerned, I believe that is everything new that we've had. But after this, 4J Studios did tweet out they will have texture pack support and a mashup pack coming to this update. This includes changes to the user interface, music, and textures that you can do. It changes the experience of Minecraft, and instead of just playing like a vanilla, if you want a little more detail, I know the 32 by 32 texture pack is very popular, and there's the John Smith texture pack, and there's a whole bunch of different packs to use to just make Minecraft look different. I enjoy it for adventure maps and just getting a new feel for Minecraft. And that is about it for all of the 100% confirmed things. Now let's move on to some speculation. Now what 4J Studios did not confirm by any sort of screenshot or tweet, but we can say that is most likely going to be in there are cocoa beans. Cocoa beans grow on trees, jungle trees specifically. Now, we've heard nothing, like I said, from any screenshots. There might have been a cocoa bean in the first screenshot, but it was really blurry. We couldn't really tell. But I'm almost 100% certain, and the fact that I'm putting cocoa beans in this probable category is just so that I don't say anything wrong or give you guys any misinformation. But I almost guarantee you that these are going to be in the game. The cocoa beans are good for, dyeing wool brown and making cookies, which are almost useless, but it's just another thing to farm and grow to have a bunch of, which I'm a big fan of. Another thing that is probably going to happen thanks to the Iron Golem being in there, I can pretty much infer that the new villager behavior is going to be implemented, as in the villagers are probably going to behave in a manner of being outside during the day and going inside during the night, and they're going to be able to recognize houses and villages, and when it's day, when it's night, when to be out, when to be inside. It's just another thing. If you want to make a village, you can. They recognize doors. There's different specifications of what they recognize as a home and a village is. It's another thing to do in Minecraft, and we all like things to do in Minecraft, so those are the two things that I found that are probably going to be in the game, and that weren't specified as confirmed in the game from any screenshot or tweet, but I almost guarantee you guys these will be in the game. Which brings us to the speculation part of the video. These are things that wouldn't surprise me if they're in the update, and wouldn't surprise me if they're not in the update. The first of which being the jungle and desert temples, and kind of the desert villages as well. With the jungle temples we have tripwire, and with both of the temples we have emeralds. Kind of a long shot, but it wouldn't surprise me. It'd be really cool if, as they were developing the jungles, they threw in the jungle temple into the code there, as well as the desert temple, which would be really cool. They're a new type of, unique thing to find within the Minecraft world. Really fun to use. A news source for Mossy Cobble if we were talking about the jungle temples, and a fun little place to go in the desert instead of a barren, boring desert, which it is now. Moving on, trading with the villagers. If they update the villager system to incorporate emeralds, I believe they will incorporate the trading and overall village aspect to incorporate zombie sieges, which is where a whole bunch of zombies spawn around villages and they attack the villagers and kill them or infect them. And at that point, when I was thinking about what could be in the update, I think that's a little bit too much for them to add. Not as in too much as in I don't want that much, but too much as in I don't think they'd put that much in it, knowing what we have already. But it would be really nice if they did. I mean, that'd be pretty cool for them. I mean, just saying. Um, as well as this, the mob heads is an ingredient for fireworks. So fireworks, who knows? They could throw them in there. We don't know what they're doing. Upside down trapdoor kind of goes with the upside down slabs and stairs. You know, really cool little thing to add in there with the upside down stuff. Also, one thing I personally want them to add so much for, I have an idea for this for my Let's Play. This is where this came from. Silk touchable ice. I want to have a silk touch pickaxe and I want to go get some ice because it's so cool the way it works. It's a cool looking block. You can't see water behind it. You can hide water. Really cool for seeing underneath the ocean and stuff. It would just be a huge deal to me because I think it's another block to use creatively. Lastly, I want to talk about item grouping. With the 3D items in the PC version, I believe came item grouping, which is where if you have two of the same item being dropped near each other, they will kind of be sucked up towards each other and become one entity. I really love this because it will help out a ton with farming. If you have a medium to big sized wheat farm and you pay attention when you like put water on it and farm it, you will see that the beginning wheat farms, I'm trying to explain this clearly, the beginning parts of the wheat will disappear because the Xbox can't handle all of the entities being in the world. So if we had item grouping, it would have less entities with the same amount of wheat, which would mean better, perfect yield for those massive wheat farms. And also on a side note, we could have potatoes, carrots if we have the updated villagers. But overall, that is what I think will be in the update and what we know will be in the update. Stay tuned to my channel for my Let's Play. Hope you enjoyed the video. Catch up with you guys next time.